Children, our today's session is representation of rational numbers on the number line. You know how to represent natural numbers, whole numbers and integers on a number line. Now we will represent 1 by 3 on a number line. In 1 by 3, the denominator is 3. So, each unit should be divided into 3 equal parts. Choose one part out of 3 to represent 1 by 3. Since numerator is 1, we are choosing one part. Next, we will represent 4 by 9 on the number line. Here, denominator is 9. So, we will divide each unit into 9 equal parts. And 4 parts out of 9 we will mark as the rational number 4 by 9. Look at the next question. Represent minus 2 by 11, minus 5 by 11, minus 9 by 11 on the number line. Here the denominator is 11. So between 0 and 1, 11 equal divisions should be there. Moreover, all the numbers are asking negative. So, we should choose 0 and negative 1. That means all these rational numbers are left to 0. So, you can see in the note the marking of these 3 rationals. Then next, represent minus 7 by 4 on the number line. Since the sign is negative, the rational number should be left to the 0. Negative 7 by 4 is between negative 2 and negative 1. Here, the denominator is 4. So, we divide each unit into 4 equal parts. So, you can see negative 7 by 4 on the number line here. Next one. 7 by 4 on the number line. 7 by 4 is positive. Moreover, denominator is 4. So, write to the 0 between 0 and 1, 4 equal parts. And we will mark 7 by 4 on this number line like this. So, you can understand from all these questions how we can represent the rational numbers on the number line. So, you practice by changing the numerator and denominator and draw 3 questions from this section. Next, we will do the exercise from the properties of rational numbers. First question, using appropriate properties, find negative 2 by 3 into 3 by 5 plus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 5 into 1 by 6. So, you observe how we are doing this problem. First step, if any factor to regroup there, we have to regroup it. That means the common factors together. Then negative 2 by 3 into 3 by 5. Then 3 by 5 in the next factor, 3 by 5 into 1 by 6. That together you are writing. Then we will get minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5 minus 3 by 5 into 1 by 6 plus 5 by 2. Next calculation. Before that we will common factor taking outside. That means 3 by 5 outside the bracket. Then we can write like this. Next in the bracket we can do with LCM method fraction operation. Then 3 by 5 into minus 4 by 6 minus 1 by 6 plus 5 by 2. Calculating we are getting that is 2. Then one question is here. You check out all the steps. Second question contains write the additive inverse of each of the following. That means the statements are or questions are given there. We have to write the additive inverse in each case. First one, additive inverse of 2 by 8. Additive inverse we are getting by changing the symbol or sign. That means 2 by 8 is positive. Its additive inverse is negative 2 by 8. Next question, additive inverse of minus 5 by 9. Negative 5 by 9, then its inverse plus 5 by 9. So, children, you do again and again the problems until you are getting a flow of sequence of the steps to write the answer. Next question, verify that negative of negative x equal to x for x equal to 11 by 15. If x equal to 11 by 15, negative x equal to negative 11 by 15. Then negative of negative x means negative of negative 11 by 15. You know, negative of negative 11 by 15 is 11 by 15. That's equal to x. That means the question verified. Next, find the multiplicative inverse of the following. What is multiplicative inverse? Reciprocal. Therefore, first question, multiplicative inverse of negative 13. Negative 13. That means negative 1 by 13. How you got it? Negative 13 multiplicative inverse 1 by negative 13. But in standard form, denominator should be positive. So we will multiply with negative 1 by 13. We are getting by 1 by negative 13 into minus 1 by minus 1. Next, multiplicative inverse of negative 13 by 19. Here also, we will get first the multiplicative inverse 19 by negative 13. Clear? 19 by negative 13. But denominator should be positive. Then we are multiplying by minus 1 by minus 1. So, the result is minus 11 by minus 19 by 13. Next, multiplicative inverse of 1 by 5. That you know, 5. Next, fifth question. Name the property under multiplication used in each of the following. First question, minus 4 by 5 into 1 equals 1 into minus 4 by 5 equal to minus 4 by 5. Here you can see this is in the form of a into b equals b into a equals, that means here the result is minus 4 by 5. So the property used here, commutative property. Otherwise here also you can use the multiplicative identity property. That means 1. Second question, negative 13 by 17 into minus 2 by 7. A into b equals b into a minus 2 by 7 into minus 13 by 7. Here also commutative property of multiplication. Next, negative 19 by 29 into 29 by negative 19 equals 1. That is multiplicative inverse property. That means reciprocal.